been enormous. Every time they meet each other, these two teams, it is a very special day. Well, this is Rome's Stadio Olimpico, and we're delighted to be here, we being myself, Martin Tyler, and Alan Smith. Our match for you today is Roma against Juventus. It's Juventus, Alan, that we're really going to focus on. Your thoughts?
Well, after a win and a draw for this side, strong favourites to win the title. They get 3 points today, and what a solid beginning it's been.
One area I know they've been concerned about is difficulties from balls into the penalty area. They need somebody to head them away, and here we are with the new signing.
Yeah, he's a player that likes to attack the ball. He doesn't shy away from the physical side either.
Daniele De Rossi. The stories in the papers this week have been about possibly him announcing his retirement, Alan. What do you make of that?
Well, it's his decision. I mean, you are a long time retired and you don't want to make a premature judgment, but he hasn't been in the best of form recently.
Roma's line-up for you. One thing to look out for from this team today is the way they try and win the ball back within seconds of losing it.
Yeah, and they don't do it individually. They get backed up by a teammate. They hunt in packs, and you've got to do that. You've got to do it with discipline.
Juventus make one change. Wojciech Szczesny starts in goal. Samuel Umtiti plays with Leonardo Bonucci as the fullbacks. Miralem Pjanic starts with Blaise Matuidi in the centre of the park. In attack, Gonzalo Higuain starts. He has not been at his best in recent matches. So Roma with the kickoff. I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. Matuidi, Gonzalo Higuain, Gallo. Cristante. Piazza. Here's Alexandro. Gallo. One for him to chase in behind. Put in from the wide area. Cleared away, well away from goal. He could cross it now. Tackle here. Gallo. Samuel Umtiti. Typified the competitive nature of this game, that tackle. It's only a throw-in. Under some pressure, he shielded it well. Gallo. Matuidi. Miralem Pjanic. Gonzalo Higuain. Done well under pressure here to hold the ball as the challenge came in. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Positive work on the ball from Pjanic. A lot of patience here from Juventus. Gallo. Looking a problem until the clearance was made. Trying a bit too hard, trying to force the pass, and it went straight to an opponent. Supporting player alongside. Challenge in sharp. Cristante. Daniele De Rossi. And here comes De Rossi. I think, Alan, the home team need a win. A couple of draws in their last two games. It's slightly unsatisfactory.
Yeah, and I think they do need that win just to give them a bit of confidence, which they've been lacking over the last two.
Matuidi. Alexandro. Gallo. Gonzalo Higuain. Miralem Pjanic. Higuain. Piazza. Matuidi. And a big clearance, out of danger and out of play in the end. Gallo. Well, in it goes. Hit the bar! A really vibrant, venomous volley.
Oh, the cross was great for him, and it made up his mind, and what a goal.
That was an amazing shot. Very difficult technique, and the goalkeeper left helpless.
Well, he's rooted to the spot. He flew past him at some pace.
And we can see a slightly different viewpoint on it. Juventus in the lead. Cristante. Here comes De Rossi. Dybala. Matuidi. Matuidi. Well, that is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. Here comes De Rossi. Well, now they've got the ball, what are they going to do with it? Gallo. I would guess in this possession play here, they're trying to get the opposition to come out and harry them and maybe bend past their way through them. Now Juventus can get on the attack, get forward from this wide area. That's good support play from his teammates. Corner for Juventus. It's the goal again for us to look at. Pjanic's goal. It's given them the lead.
Well, it's one of those where he was on his toes. He wasn't found wanting when it cannoned back off the woodwork. Good goal.
Swung in by Pjanic. Cleared away by the defender. Matuidi. On to Pjanic. Well, you can see what he was trying to do with the cross, but it's a goal kick. Well, you wondered how much money Milan had to spend. Here's your answer.
It's a statement of intent, isn't it? Around £35 million for this lad, but he's got good talent, good credentials.
Now Manolas. Miralem Pjanic. He's spotted a teammate and he's got the technique as well as the vision to switch the play. Good vision here. Piazza. Corner now for Juventus. Dybala with the corner. Defended well. Being closed down here. Now Manolas. And here comes De Rossi. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Juventus regain possession here. Gallo. Here's Alexandro. Higuain into Dybala's area in the centre. Good defensive clearance there. Miralem Pjanic. Pjanic. In comes the challenge. Strong, powerful clearance. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Piazza. Some options now for the pass. Piazza. And that's dealt with the problem. And that's a throw for Juventus. Dybala. He's looking for the cross. And it's out now for a goal kick. On EA Sports soon, presenting the Serie A fixture for Roma. They'll be facing Chievo away from home.
Yeah, quite often a bit of needle between these two teams. Looking forward to it.
Samuel Umtiti. Here's Alexandro. Not sure how risky this might be. Playing the ball around in their own half. Maybe some threat to their lead. Couldn't keep it.
Oh, they gave it straight to him, didn't they?
Miralem Pjanic. Higuain. Gallo. Matuidi. Bit of promise in this position for Juventus out wide. Well, here comes the support. Matuidi. Gallo. Pjanic. Joao Cancelo. It is a team that can really hurt you with the... Now the shot! Oh, it's a corner now for Juventus. Put the corner in the middle. Cleared away, well away from goal. Gallo. The attacking team have got a problem here because the opposition are just sitting in and saying, well, you can break us down if you can. They think perhaps they can't break them down. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. On the back of a truly fantastic season, Juventus really have raised the bar, particularly for their own supporters. And they're probably not over content with the way the team have played in front of them today, but there's plenty of time in the second half for them to produce their very best. Miralem Pjanic. Matuidi. Good ball in behind from Matuidi. In on the goalkeeper. Shots on here. Oh, charged down. That's out of danger there with that clearance. Dybala. Routine for the keeper. Opportunity in a wider area. Well, in it goes. Oh, that's good defending. Shot on! Oh, it's come off the goalkeeper, still in play. And that will clear the danger. Throw in for Roma.
I'm still thinking about that save, you know, Martin. I mean, what a stop from the keeper. He might just have won the match, you never know.
Miralem Pjanic. That's safely away. Roma given the throw. Now Manolas. Davinson Sanchez. Daniele De Rossi saw the pass coming and got there first. Nice idea with the through ball. Didn't come off, though. It's offside. Cristante. Sanchez. And the decision for the added time is 3 minutes.
Very stylish, Alan, in possession, Miralem Pjanic.
Yeah, he's an elegant passer of the ball.
Samuel Umtiti.
I would guess in this possession play here, they're trying to get the opposition to come out and harry them and maybe bend past their way through them. He's got some strength, hasn't he, to shield the ball like that.
Pass from De Rossi is cut out here. What about Juventus's next match, Alan?
They're playing Torino in the next match in Serie A. Don't see them having too many problems.
Daniele De Rossi. And De Rossi, that's half-time at 1-0. Fair reflection, the scoreline on the first half, Alan?
Yeah, I think they've been the better side, and when the chances have come up, they've been very clinical in taking them.
Juventus played well in that first half. They deserved their lead. Second half now, we'll see what they're made of for that.
Lovely ball from Pjanic. In with a chance. I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it.
Davide Santo.
That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting.
Gallo. Dybala. It's with De Rossi.
Bit predictable with the passing and the opposition able to deal with that. Getting forward well as a team now. Real chance. Good defensive clearance there.
Piazza.
And now the shot. It's in. Fine moment for them. They've got a firmer grip on the game now. They're 2 ahead. Goalkeeper is annoyed with himself because he did get a piece of it.
Not quite enough. I mean, it was half a hand, wasn't it? But it was well struck and too fierce for him.
Well, let's take another look at the goal.
Well, it's great when a plan comes together and the manager doubly delighted with the way his team are playing.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0.
Cristante. Now Manolas. It's with De Rossi.
Good vision. It's broken down, and they'll have to try again. Good work.
And it's a shot now! Corner for Roma. Now Manolas. Sanchez.
He's got his shot off now.
Roma's corner.
Corner swung in.
Maybe the cross. Davide Santo.
Defended well. Being closed down.
Higuain. Matuidi.
Made sure the pass wasn't completed. Guiding the pass through. Could get a goal back here. Outstanding save at full tilt.
But he's a big lad and he needed every inch of his height there. They've seen their team put the opposition under the cosh for a good while now, looking for a goal.
He's put in the corner. That's frustrating to the coaches to see a corner there defended at the front post so easily. That'll be another corner coming up. Corner played into the middle. Oh, surely, no, he's missed it.
Oh, that was the opportunity to get them back in this contest.
The quality of the cross deserved a better finish, Alan.
Well, heading is an art, and it's an art that he's not quite mastered yet, clearly.
Gonzalo Higuain. Dybala. Cristante.
Threads it through.
I think the cross is on.
Coming up now, a corner. Well, to hold your own in midfield in the top flight of Italian football, you have to be pretty good. So Miralem Pjanic is pretty good. Alan Smith.
Well, you can see from the graphic how busy he's been around that 18-yard box. Really has kept the keeper busy and got some reward too.
Put the corner in the middle. And the ball knocked away long. Here's the chance to get in the cross. And that's broken up by the defender before the cross could come in. Joao Cancelo. Alexandro. Pleasing on the eye. No great risk at the moment in their own half. They are winning the match, of course.
Gallo. Matuidi.
Oh, too early. Offside.
Here's De Rossi. Daniele De Rossi. Cristante.
Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. Well, he's got support here.
Now the possibility for a cross.
The cross is blocked there by the defender.
Matuidi. Matuidi. Benzema.
Miralem Pjanic.
Karim Benzema. El Shaarawy. Gallo. Matuidi.
Samuel Umtiti. Miralem Pjanic.
They've got the ball back. The interceptor got it for them.
Good defensive clearance there.
Cristante. It's a good place to win the ball here.
Karim Benzema.
Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation.
Well, whether they're being forced back or whether they're just doing this as a tactic. It's hard to understand at the moment, because they're just saying, well, you throw your punches at us and we'll ride them. Yannick, and here's the shot. Don't mind his ambition, but the execution wasn't too good.
I think from that distance, you've got to try and use a bit more power.
Well, the manager not wasting any time here. He's going to make the change, and they are going to try and turn this around. On the move and able to cut out the pass. Gallo. Joao Cancelo. Matuidi. Alexandro. Matuidi. Pjanic. He's got his shot off now. Very good piece of work by the goalkeeper to turn that away from danger. Juventus have won a corner now. In goes the corner, and they get it away. And that's a throw for Juventus. A narrow margin. It will be enough for victory if Juventus can see it out now.
Yeah, the manager just waving his...
And shoots! Juventus get the corner.
Yeah, signs that he'd lost his head, actually, and he was going to get sent off, having already been booked.
Dybala with the corner. Defended well. Certainly wanting to find a teammate, but he's just found an opponent. Miralem Pjanic. Joao Cancelo. It's a good cross. Here's the chance. Goalkeeper out of position. And from close range, he really should have scored.
Well, he should. That was a golden opportunity spurned.
Put into the middle. Intercepted well. And a big clearance. Out of danger and out of play in the end. Some movement from the bench for Juventus. Cristante. Now this is an interesting attack. No time for an extra touch after the tackle. It's out of harm's way. Leonardo Bonucci. Gallo. Matuidi. Trying to manage the situation here by just keeping the ball and keeping the lead. It's 82 minutes played now. Pass, pass, pass. And the player with the ball has so many options, so they work so hard off the ball to make those options possible.
Yeah, and it's not been passing for passing's sake either. They've made inroads into the enemy territory.
El Shaarawy. Well, here comes the support. Played it really without looking, but got it in quickly. Kostas Manolas. Now it's 5 minutes to go. Trying a bit too hard, trying to force the pass, and it went straight to an opponent. Kostas Manolas. It's one back. Benzema. Matuidi! Looked in control, anything but. What a miss.
Yeah, he looked so composed, and then to do that, his teammates won't let him forget that.
Cristante. Sanchez. Bit of space for him. Now out on the wing. Brilliant reach by the goalkeeper to make the save.
Wow, I think even his defenders are shocked at that.
Put the corner in the middle. And they've got in to score here.
Disappointing, but at least a little handshake to celebrate it.
Goalkeeper is annoyed with himself because he did get a piece of it.
Not quite enough. I mean, it was half a hand, wasn't it? But it was well struck and too fierce for him. Well. I thought this game was done and dusted. But the team down there clearly didn't. Gives themselves a squeak of a chance.
We restart the game 2-1. We've seen the board there, 5 minutes of added time.
Well, that's a good amount of time to try and get the equaliser. And maybe they might just think they can win this match.
Leonardo Bonucci. Gallo. Samuel Umtiti. That's very good shielding of the ball. Here's Douglas Costa. Could whip it in from here.
Well, you can't knock the fans. They're trying to do their bit to push the team on for an equaliser here.
Santon. Well, there's still a chance. They've got to keep this attack sharp, and maybe they'll break back. Oh, it's an offside decision.
Well, the players can't believe it, and neither can the crowd, but it's the right decision.
There's a combination of skill and will to hold up. Juventus have got the win here. They kept right on to the end of the road, and a happy ending.
Not much to split the two sides, but I think the winning team just about deserved it.
What a brilliant performance from this fella.
A really good day at the office for him. Grabs himself a couple in a win. Couldn't be much better.
Gallo. Well, in it goes. Hit the bar! A really vibrant, venomous volley.
Well, the cross was great for him, and it made up his mind, and what a goal.
Piazza. And now the shot! It's in! Fine moment for them. They've got a firmer grip on the game now. They're 2 ahead. It's broken down, and they'll have to try again. Good work. And it's a shot now! Corner for Roma. Now Manolas. Sanchez. He's got his shot off now. Roma's corner. Guiding the pass through. Could get a goal back here. Outstanding save, at full tilt.
Well, he's a big lad and he needed every inch of his height there.
Pjanic. He's got his shot off now. Very good piece of work by the goalkeeper to turn that away from danger. Benzema. Matuidi! Looked in control, anything but. What a miss.
Yeah, he looked so composed, and then to do that, his teammates won't let him forget that.
Bit of space for him, now out on the wing. Brilliant reach by the goalkeeper to make the save.
Wow, I think even his defenders are shocked at that.
Put the corner in the middle. And they've got in to score here.
Disappointing, but at least a little handshake to celebrate it.